Hi Charlotte, it's Daniel. Just a quick video, like I said, I'm trying and show you the condition as best I can. Point out the most obvious defects and then you can take my word, the rest of it is acceptable, but I'll walk around the entire car. So this area here, this is the most obvious one. From a couple of meters away you can't really see it, but when you start to go up closer, that's the scratch that I was talking about. So it's not too deep, but it is through to the metal. Must be reasonably new because that's not started to rust like you would expect. So the only way of fixing this is to paint the entire panel, and then a little bit of flakiness down here, but that's all on the same panel and on the sill as well. So that's the first part to be done. The second part, the bonnet. So the stone chips in themselves aren't too bad, probably as you would expect for 80 odd thousand miles, but there's another wee scratch here again through to the metal, so you can't really do that and not do that because it just won't look right. The bumper, front bumper itself, mostly okay. There's, if you look close enough, yeah, you'll see the odd stone chip, but there's nothing really to write home about on the front bumper. Now this side of the car is fine. Small chip here. That's okay. Tailgate is okay. So rear bumper, so wee small scuff here. Now, this car hasn't had a proper valet and polish yet. Some of this stuff might come up a little bit better. This is the bit of the sort of lip of the bumper that I was telling you about. So the paint's a little bit faded compared to the rest of the car, presumably just with things getting loaded in and out. Previous owner did have a dog, but the boot area is in good condition. She had blankets and cardboard down to try and protect the boot, so there's not too much evidence of dog in there, and it certainly doesn't smell of dog. There's a couple of stray hairs like here and there that are difficult to get out, but before it's sold I'll get the boot area revaleted again, make it as good as possible. And this corner of the bumper, again, it just looks like a wee scuff. It's not deep, you can't really feel it there, so a proper polish should address that. And then the same here. So the back bumper I don't think needs painted, but I'll take the advice of the guys at the body shop. If it needs done, it's, you know, I mean, it's an extra 120 quid or so to get it done, so it's not the end of the world if I need to do it. And then the right hand side of the car, again, mostly fine. A couple of wee small pin dent just here, and then the rest of it's just normal stuff, just these small stone chips. Okay, roof is okay, and the windscreen's fine as well. So that's it for the exterior of the car. Oh sorry, I forgot about the wheels. So most of the wheels are okay. The front's a couple of scratches on them. The tyres are all in good condition. And they're premium tyres as well, so despite the wear and tear on the outside, mechanically it's been reasonably well looked after. And these are all weather tyres, so I know because I've had to replace these before. They're about £150 a tyre, so it's not as if they've sort of scrimped and saved on the maintenance aspect of it. Okay, so I'll take you inside the car, where it's a different story. The inside is, I'll stop short of saying perfect, but it's really good condition. So sorry about the lighting in here. Not great. So yeah, I'm just trying to show you the dashboard area, the steering wheel, etc. No damage to it. All the buttons and controls are still there as you expect, and the upholstery is fine as well. Again, sorry about the lighting, but hopefully you should be able to see that there's no stains or rips or anything like that on the seats. Similar story with the back as well. Back's in good condition. You don't see it much in this lighting, but Take my word for it, there's no damage there. And turn it on. So
consistency and no respect for the law.
There's your head unit. It's very clean. There's not much to this. Everything's done with the touchscreen on here. It's got digital radio. It's got, I believe this has got the Apple CarPlay as well, if you connect your phone up using the USB. But yeah, it's quite fresh. It's quite different from the previous generation of Astra. And then you've got your aircon controls in here. Gear stick and the cup holders look okay. And then just your sort of general dashboard there. So there's the mileage, 81,882. And last thing I just want to show you is the service book. It's a 2018 car. I think it was registered in, check the date, I think it was September 18, but I need to check. So there's the service history there. So 2020, 2021 and 2022. So the next one is due, well, now really. So like I said on the phone earlier, it'll get a service and it will get MOT'd before it's sold. And here's your V5. Oh, we're doing this 100. So can't really show this for the GTPR stuff, but one former owner, and this car, we got the car on that date there, February 2019. So the first owner was most likely Vauxhall themselves or Arnold Clark. They're the big dealer up here. You tend to find it with all of the Vauxhalls and Fords, especially like Astra, Focus, Fiesta, Corsa. The dealership will register it to themselves to meet their manufacturer registration target, because they get a lot of bonus for it, and then they'll sell them as delivery mileage cars. So 2 owners in total, but probably effectively just one real owner, which was the previous one, who had it since 2019. So I think that's the main things that I need to show you. So yeah, with regards to payment, etc., I can understand your concerns, especially if you've never done it before, i.e. bought a car without seeing it. That's why I do these videos, to give you some form of reassurance. I'm not operating out of my grand's driveway. There's plenty of cars here. If you have a look on Google, search for DLR Car Company, you should be able to read the reviews for yourself. Got an FCA licence as well, so I've kind of got to be compliant in order to keep that, and hopefully that gives you some sort of form of reassurance. In terms of aftercare and inevitably selling used cars, some of the things that we sell, there's going to be the odd issue that comes up in the course of my work that hasn't been discovered or hasn't been noticed before sale. So what I normally do is I'll normally not so much guarantee the car for 30 days, but if there's anything that you notice that isn't right with the car at the time when you get it, it's on me to repair, replace, or however we remedy the situation. That's what I do, and it's not something that's specific to me and my company. The law actually kind of protects you in that respect. The Consumer Rights Act, it makes it really difficult for a legitimate business, whether it be car or other, to do things that aren't right. So yeah, I'm not the greatest at freestyling my way through a video, but have a look at Google, have a look at the reviews from other people, and hopefully that'll give you some reassurance. So just to clarify what we're going to do at the bodywork: the wing, the bonnet, potentially the back bumper as well. I'm going to try and get that a proper machine polish to see how it shows up. But if it hasn't made any difference at all, we'll get that painted as well, and it's going to be serviced and MOT'd. Okay, so apologies if I've rambled on a bit. I usually just do the videos really quickly, go through the condition, but I just wanted to take a wee bit of extra time just to explain a bit more to you and to try and give you some reassurance. So hope that's been useful, Charlotte. Anything else, just phone me back. Thank you.